David Goggins, the face of discipline, or as I like to call him, the bloke who managed to turn masochism into a marketing strategy. Let's get one thing straight. Goggins is no doubt tough as nails. The man's gone through hell and back multiple times, all while grinning like someone who's just sat on a thumbtack. But before we start handing out medals, let's have a proper look at what's really going on here. Goggins isn't just some superhuman who excels at everything by sheer willpower. He's the PR genius who's mastered the art of making us all feel like lazy bastards. Take that infamous MOAB race, for instance, the 240-mile ultra-marathon through the Utah desert. Goggins came in second, and everyone acted like he walked on water. But here's the thing. Why does no one talk about the guy who came in first? You'd think the winner would get at least a nod, but no, it's all Goggins this, Goggins that. It's like when someone mentions Led Zeppelin, and all you can think about is Robert Plant's tight trousers. No one remembers the rest of the band. But that's because, unlike the actual winner of the race, Goggins knows how to sell a story. He turned losing into winning simply by being the loudest voice in the room. And don't get me started on his book, Can't Hurt Me. When it first came out, it was gathering dust on the shelves, like the world's shoddiest top-shelf mag. It didn't exactly fly off the racks, did it? But fast forward a couple of years, and suddenly it's a bestseller, plastered all over your Instagram feed. Why? Because Goggins is a master of PR. It's no coincidence that this book is now a top seller. It's called Playing the Long Game, lads. He knew exactly how to repackage his image, get a few high-profile interviews, and before you know it, he's the poster boy for every would-be hard nut who thinks running a mile is the equivalent of scaling Everest. And let's talk about how he presents himself. Goggins doesn't just stumble onto camera and start rambling. Nah, this guy is polished, eloquent, and sharp as a tack. He speaks like he's been rehearsing for years, probably because he has. Goggins isn't just some ex-Navy SEAL with a chip on his shoulder and a pair of trainers worn down to the nubs. He's a man with a plan, a marketing plan. Every time he opens his mouth, it's calculated. There's no way someone like him just happens to be this well-spoken, this articulate. He's rehearsed, he's practiced, he's nailed his talking points better than most politicians. This is a bloke who knows exactly what to say and when to say it to keep you coming back for more. There's a reason why, in 2024, Goggins is the face of discipline, motivation, and getting your fat ass off the sofa. It's not because he's some mystical guru of grit. It's because he's strategically positioned himself as that guy. He's crafted his brand to perfection. Every hardship, every race, every painful mile is part of the narrative he's selling. And let's be honest, it's a bloody good one. But don't be fooled into thinking it's all about raw determination. Goggins is as much a businessman as he is an endurance athlete. This image of relentless discipline, it's a product, and it's selling like hotcakes. So next time you find yourself watching one of his videos and feeling a bit shitty about your own life, just remember, Goggins isn't doing this just to inspire you. He's doing it because it's all part of the grand plan. The sweat, the suffering, the near-death experiences. Those are just the icing on the cake. The real genius of David Goggins is his ability to make you believe in the myth while he's busy counting the cash. And as for the bloke who actually won that MOAB race, I bet he's having a quiet pint somewhere, blissfully unaware that he's just a footnote in the legend of Goggins. Poor guy.